Darren Breyer here with you, Fat Boy Fadeaway Sports here with you on Thursday morning. Just a quick little recap of yesterday's game two between Warriors and Rockets. Just had to get some thoughts off early this morning. Just to kind of recap the game, obviously the Warriors fall to the Rockets 109-94. Jalen Green was spectacular for the Rockets, 38 points, 8 threes, tying a Rockets record with Chris Paul and the great Matt Maloney. But the big news out of this game is obviously Jimmy Butler. He goes down at the end of the first quarter with the pelvic contusion. He's set for an MRI today. That MRI will make or break the series, in my opinion. Without Butler in this series, we can see where the Warriors have been all year, and that is a squad that has no idea where they're going offensively. They're very inconsistent, and it's obviously going to make or break the series. It was interesting that they were playing without Pods there too. They threw some just odd lineups out there. Obviously, Spencer was out there. He did end up with 11 points, but when you're running him out there with Santos and Kuminga for the first time in the series, it wasn't going to be good. And before Butler even got hurt, they were sloppy. You could tell they weren't on their game as well. But obviously, with Butler then going out, it changed the whole dynamic, and the Rockets shot a lot better than they did in game one, mostly Green doing most of the damage. And Sengun was a load as well again. I mean, he's just going to be a really tough cover for the Warriors. And so if Green is able to make threes from the outside, then that's going to be something that the Warriors are really going to struggle with. I thought Kuminga getting minutes, not shocking with all the injuries when that went down. And he's going to be a factor in game three. There's no doubt about it. They're going to need him to score. He's going to get more chances to score. And they're going to need 20 points from him, at least, if Butler's out. So the question, will remain, though, with this team is without Butler, how do they score enough? You can see the physicality of this series. And, it showed in that hit on Butler. I mean, they were Green and Thompson were battling. Thompson kind of falls right into Butler, undercuts him, and he has that hard foul. But it was a physical series. It was a Green and Curry battling for a loose ball there. The announcers consistently talked about that, how it was a big series. But, on to game three. Get the home court. We'll see. The Rockets, a lot of these guys have not played in a road playoff game. Hopefully the crowd makes a little bit of a factor here for the Warriors. They can steal game three, and we'll see. Maybe we get Butler back for game four. I would be stunned if he plays in game three. I would think he's going to need at least a week off after a fall like that. So we'll see at that end of it. So like I said, Sengun, Green threes, Warriors sloppy, and Curry got to be better. I mean, he wasn't very good last night. And to the Rockets' credit, they did a really good job taking the ball out of his hands, forced him to take tough shots. He wasn't making anything in the paint. He only had finished with 20 points. Next highest score was Post and Moody with 12. So we know that's not going to get the job done. And Kuminga 11, but again, 4 for 12, so not something we want to see. So they didn't shoot well at all, shot 39% or 41% from the floor, only and 39% from three, 17 of 43. Missed 7 free throws as well. That's just not going to get the job done, especially when the Rockets are making 15 threes as well. So they shot a lot better from the field. And again, the rebounding was a factor. So a lot of things kind of to go into game three here, but the big one's going to be obviously Jimmy Butler out. Can the Warriors put a stop to Green on the road? And what do they do with Sengun in the low post? So those are the big storylines out of the Warriors game to beat down that the Rockets put on them in this game. So we'll see what the Warriors have left in the tank. It'll be interesting with the Butler injury, how the squad bounces back, especially Green and Curry. And we know that the defense will be all thrown at Curry at that point. And who's going to be the person that steps up? Moody had a pretty good game, but I think there was room for him. He could have even played better, but who's going to be that guy that steps up for him and gets that 20 points, 25 points? That will be the key to the game here. So just wanted to get on the mic real quick, get some thoughts out. I know it's a shorter pod than usual, but just wanted to get that out there. And Warriors fans, let's see we're in for it now. It's kind of been been one of those seasons all year, anyways. But it feels like the Warriors have been up and down. So we'll see what they got in store for us in Game 3 here. So back in the Bay Area. So we'll see you guys next time for the post game Saturday.